स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna, the one who has descended to this world to give salvation to us all, to bring peace, absolute harmony at all levels, internal and external, in every jiva. The world harmony, to live in harmony with each other, and universal love, which expresses as mutual love in the world, and acceptance of the world as it is. Let the varieties remain. Let us live in harmony. One world of love, peace and harmony with all things as it is going on. Instead of war, let there be peace. Instead of differences, let there be unity. And instead of the animal nature, let the divine nature be there. Each looking upon another, whatever path they are following, whatever their behavior be, there according to the station of life and duties of life. With all that, we must be able to see the divine everywhere. We see usually with our likes and dislikes, our what we call knowledge is an expression of ignorance. Knowledge is different, where man becomes more and more silent, more and more accepting the world as it is, nothing to comment, nothing to explain, nothing to give reasons for. The world is a beautiful manifestation of God. When we are seeing defect is in anywhere and at any level, whether it is at individual level, social level, national level, global level, political level, if you are seeing any defect anywhere, independent of the nature's laws of nature, then our eyes are blinded yet. We have duties to perform. We have responsibilities to discharge. But the world is going perfectly well according to the laws of nature, the laws of cause and effect at the gross physical level. We are in the realm of time, space and causation. Our eyes are closed to the reality, even realities of life. We have to leave everything and go. We have to part from each other. There is no escape. These small things, whatever has come together has to part. Whatever is composed of has to decompose. Each thing has to go back to its source and merge in it. These small realities of life also, we are not able to conceive or do its dharana, remembering it, holding it in our mind and consciousness, and utilizing it in day-to-day life. So, we are in a dream world, conceived and created by our own mind. So, if we expect anything that is unhealthy to others, unhealthy to the nature, unhealthy for this world, if you expect these things, your God will accomplish, then you have created a God of your own according to your nature. God has created man in his own image, but man has created a God in his own image, and he says, my God will take care of you. And that God cannot hurt or see anybody hurt, is though nature takes everyone according to law. The God is entirely different. A ocean of love, peace and harmony. A ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute. And we are seeing that God involving him like already human beings. We have created and kept him God in our own mind. He is neutral to everything. What all exists is he. The existence part is he. The conscious part is he. Material part is he. Only human ego possesses all things and then starts walking and moving. So when we come to Sri Ramakrishna, he is called Paramahamsa. Hamsa is one which takes the thing which is real, which is essential. The non-essential is dropped off. Unreality is dropped off. So, Paramahamsa, Sri Ramakrishna could not see anything in this world except God. Everywhere divinity. But he wanted to avoid certain things if you want to realize God. If when you want to go back to the source, when you are expecting something to happen in eternity, in changeless, everlasting nature. I want bliss. Can I have the bliss unbroken through eternity? I want peace. Can I have that peace eternal, unchanging, everlasting in me? Whatever I need, can I have it without being snatched away from my hands, and which never leaves me, never parts from me, and it is in absolute abundance. So this makes us transcend the nature and go beyond. Sri Ramakrishna could not see anything other than divine. What he wanted to us to renounce, like greed regarding position and enjoyments. Avoid this. These are also aspect of divine. Dharma is an aspect of divine. Adharma is also an aspect of divine. Because when one becomes two, one will be positive and negative. The neutrality is broken into positive and negative. They combine together to become again a neutral. So when world becomes two, positive, negative, can you see positive alone, drop off the negative? Then the Hamsa comes into picture. And once you accept that and realize that, the other one disappears. Upanishad gives the example of two birds perching on the same tree. Two birds were perching on the same tree. One of the bird jumps from one branch to the another branch. Look at beautiful fruits. Goes and bites one. He sees it sweet and nice. A few he is eating, suddenly one appears which he bites is bitter. And bitterness from the mouth is not going. As fast as sweetness disappears, bitterness in the mouth doesn't disappear so fast. It lingers. It's a kind of constant pain. So when this happens, he looks around. Why this bitterness here? I was eating sweet fruits. It was looking so sweet, sweeter than the sweet I had chosen. But it is bitter. He looking here, there, he looks at the other bird which is sitting on the top. Looks like his own family or grandfather or great-grandfather. It is sitting in its own glory. It is not at all eating any fruits or anything. This bird thinks, I have to be like that. I should not be affected by anything. Let me go a step from one branch to the next branch. One step it climbs, and again it is no more able to see the bird because his attention goes to the other fruits around. And again begins the same story of running after the fruits and first trying to eat the sweet ones, then between a bitter comes again. Each time she looks at the other bird sitting in its own glory, not running after the fruit sweet and bitter, it thinks, oh, what am I doing? Why that bird is calmly sitting joyfully? I am running after this, that's why I am getting these beatings. Again, one thinks, understands, jumps forward, a step towards the bird, again forgets, seeing the other new fruits coming up. Finally, when it reaches the last branch before the bird is sitting, then jumps to that tree, last one, last branch. Then sees there were no two birds. There is only one bird. The other bird was the perfection within me that was making me objectively look at and identify with it. When the person reaches the state, he sees one without a second. So this cycle is moving. So when we see there are no two, we are seeing many, and jumping from here to there, there to here, thinking that we will get peace, we will get peace. And most important thing is identification with this body. I am this body, I am this body. Anything happening to body is happening to me and not to the body. So, every day nature separates from the body and shows you have no pain, you have nothing to worry, you are my child. You are identifying with the body, that's why you are feeling. Can you think of or realize or at least understand and keep it in memory before realization that you have an existence independent of bodily existence. So this nature to see the divine everywhere of the Paramahamsa, the supreme swan, can we at least a little, can we imbibe that spirit of seeing the divine everywhere? Can we At least try, make efforts, superimpose everything. I am not able to see God everywhere. I am not able to see the divine everywhere. But can you not superimpose something as we are doing with people? His spirit, just a covering of body and mind, has covered the soul, which is ever pure, ever perfect. We have covered with a body and identify with body, and I look at it and say good or bad. He is good person, he is bad person. He is neither good nor bad. But I am superimposing on a person. He is most worst person in this world. I may put this one, superimpose an image upon him. Another may be there who is praising him and loving him, adoring him. I am superimposing my view upon him and seeing his good and bad. Another is, each one is superimposing his own understanding on a person and see. Can you not superimpose the divine in a person and look through that lens? Or change your lens itself to suit the demands of nature to see divine in everyone? Yes, that is called Hamsa. At least my struggle to be a true Hamsa, to find the discover in everyone the innermost content, the divine, I am superimposing everywhere. So try to be that some. You may not be able to become Paramahamsa, but at least be Hamsa, which superimposes and sees everyone as divine, everything as divine. So this makes you fully contented. Now, once you are able to understand the principle of Hamsa, what is Hamsa, and turn that torch of superimposition on yourself, you will see within you are undergoing a tremendous transformation. Your whole being is undergoing a tremendous transformation. What is the transformation? I am divine and this world is divine. What all happened in my life is a treasure for me. Maybe great losses and fears I have passed through. Maybe I have lost many things in my life and gained many things in life. What does it matter if I can see something beyond all this? And this is the Hamsa aspect. I purify my past, I purify my present. I delete whatever is unwanted. I remove all that is imperfection in me and not hide them, but eliminate them by grace of God, taking recourse to God. So this is the Hamsa aspect that we are going to adopt in us. We are reading Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna to become small, young chicks of the Hamsa. One day we will grow to Hamsa and be one with the Lord, becoming Paramahamsa. So that is the purpose by which we have began this Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Mukherjee, is it good to read sacred books like the Gita? Master. But what will you gain by mere reading? Some have heard of milk, some have seen, and others are some, besides, who have drunk it. God indeed He is seen. What is more? One can talk to him. Upanishads also say, Drashtavyo, Mantavyo, Nididasitavyo. He is to be known through intellect. He is to be contemplated upon repeatedly. Once you hear from Guru, once you read in scriptures, it must go again and again. When manana goes on, when japa goes on, man becomes silent. No speaking is possible. There is an unknown intuitive power awakens and accepts the world as it is. Nothing to say, nothing to hear. He becomes, people are talking, he is deaf to all talks. Because Niditya, contemplation is going on with him. He had heard, you are that. Tattvamasi, Guru told. He is sitting there. He told, you are Shiva Swarupa. Shivoham is going on. His ears cannot hear. People sitting and talking by the side. So that absorption, hearing once, 1,000 times he thinks of it, contemplates on it, and the contemplation becomes more and more clear as you go deeper and deeper. And after some time, the whirlpool drags you within to reveal the truth. First you dive, you fall. How do you fall? How do you dive? Leaving the rest. Diving in water needs you to leave the place on where you are standing on the bank. Suppose river, standing on the bank of river, the bank has to be left. You are renouncing that to dive into the water. The inner silence, inner peace awakens the moment you dive, because you have left the world behind. No awareness of the world. When we enter into the spiritual world, everything winds up and enters into me itself. Nothing left behind. I am climbing in forests. We used to have tree houses or tree rooms. Night we used to spend there, looking at the animals coming and going. Or the tree, taking 3 or 4 supports, we build a tree house. On the tree, while climbing, you will have 2 ropes with rungs tied to that. We climb each rung and holding on to the lowest one. As we are climbing, the rungs are getting rolled up. And when I climb the last to the roof, enter the room, the whole ladder is in my hand now. I keep aside so that none else will climb, especially the animals at night. So this, as we go to the higher levels of consciousness, the lower levels rolls up to see that nothing is left. So how we dive within is leaving the world. Holding on to the world, you cannot dive. That period, you may come back. But when you're sitting for meditation, there is no more world, nor world awareness. When you sleep, you enter into sleep, are you going to take anything of this world? You can't. No food you can take, no material things you can take, no awarenesses you can take, no thoughts you can carry. We are dropping, including ego, everything we drop. We enter, we slip into another state called sleep, enter dream. I have not brought anything of this world, including my bodily awareness. I don't even know I have a body and left and come. To that extent, when you are able to leave this world and enter within, you will see you are able to move forward in the spiritual world. Even a thought also should not disturb. Nothing of this world. Just like you enter the sleep, no more memories, no more identity that some person is walking there. No. You are in different level. Leave that totally. And whatever comes with you to climb, wind it up. This is how we enter into meditation. The Sri Ramakrishna is telling what will happen just by reading Gita. Some have known. Master, what will you gain by mere reading? Some have heard of milk, some have seen it, and there are some besides who have drunk it. God can indeed be seen. What more? What is more? One can talk to Him. Now when you see this, mantavyo, He is to be heard and known. Jnatavya, mantavya is to be known through the scriptures, and Guru is to be contemplated upon, and the contemplation must, you are winding up, contemplation must end in realization, nididhyasana. Nididhyasana is where you have slowly, like sugar dissolving in water, you are dissolving and becoming one with it. This is what we call the Hamsa aspect of life. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.